Hey boat friends, I posed a question for this video. What is the oldest commissioned ship in the United States Navy? And it's right here in front of you. It's the USS Constitution, launched in 1797. I'm going to give you some facts about this ship. We're also going to walk over a short distance over here and take a look at where Paul Revere landed, the famous midnight ride. If you recall, the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming. I'm going to show you that spot here in one moment. Boston, Massachusetts, right next to the Boston Harbor. But the star of the show is right here, USS Constitution. You can take a look at some beautiful paint work that's done on the bow. Red, black, and white color scheme. Three very massive masts that are here. Well, let's get into it. The USS Constitution, the nickname is Old Ironside, 304 feet in length. The center mast right there, that is 220 feet in height. Oldest commissioned ship in the U.S. Navy, as I mentioned. The Constitution is most noted for actions during the War of 1812 against the United Kingdom. She captured numerous merchant ships and defeated 5 smaller warships during that battle. Also during the War of 1812, the Constitution's battery of guns typically consisted of 30 long cannons with 15 on each side of the gun deck. Zoom in there, you can kind of see some of those cannons right there with the red at the end. She also had 20 more cannons which were deployed on the spar deck with 10 on each side. So definitely came armed for battle, ready to go. Max speed typically was 13 knots, and the Constitution carried a crew of about 400 to 500 sailors aboard. Look how beautiful this ship is, and it's just amazing. Look, it's still sitting here. They do use it once in a while for different ceremonies. It does get out into the Boston Harbor. A tug kind of helps it out there. Absolutely beautiful ship. Well, I'm going to walk over here to the famous midnight ride location, and we're going to get a better look at the Constitution and show you this history at the same time. You know what? Take a look down here. Still got a little snow there. That's the first I've seen any snow or ice here in Boston. Beautiful city. You know, this is a historic place. It's just so many buildings that you look at and you find out that it really played a part in the history of the United States. Now obviously the USS Constitution played a big part in history as well. So we'll get a better look at the Constitution from this side. I think we'll see the mast a little better. But this is the famous landing spot of Paul Revere. Show you a couple signs and monument dedicating the midnight ride. And then here's the actual marker over here. Kind of a fitting spot, put the Constitution right next to the marker here. At this site, Paul Revere landed on the night of April 18, 1775 to begin the midnight ride. So you look around, standing in history. Got some seagulls down there. Well, here's another observation point. A beautiful ship. I definitely wanted to capture this. You know me, always wanting to check out the ships in the area where I'm at. But there you go, that's a piece of U.S. history right here. Oldest U.S. Navy commissioned ship, USS Constitution. From beautiful Boston, Massachusetts, you have a great day.